Today I want to talk about the spirit of suicide. I have experience with that back in the past. I wasn't depressed at the time that I tried to take my life. In fact, everything was going good. So the suicide spirit don't care. Everything can be going. You can have everything in life you want. But one momentary lapse of judgment or weakness, he would come in. And I'm going to just tell you my story. My story, I had the woman that I love, had the newborn baby, and I was appreciated. I was happy. And one night it just come in and told me I wasn't worthy and not let me go like a diamond believed him. And I took about 30 to 40 pills. So while I was took the pills, tried to lay down, but I had to watch the baby that night. And thank God that God had the baby. Every time I dozed off, the baby cried. I mean, I tried to doze off, the baby cried. The baby did that until I got up and throwed up all the pills. Good thing most of them wasn't digested. So it don't matter what your station in life, rich, poor, uh, pastor, whoever, first lady, or whatever, in the church, out of church. Rich folks are killing themselves too. Being bullied in school, causing our young kids to commit suicide or thinking about it. My thing is, you got to recognize the system. Anytime that you've been attacked, you need to get some help. Talk to somebody. Because he going to come in there, he going to tell you, oh, don't nobody love you. Don't nobody care for you. You doing too much for other folks. They not returning it, turning the favor. All that is satanic. All that is a trick of the enemy. The enemy knows he don't look in your future. He know what God got for you. He know you better than you know yourself. You can say the strongest man in the world can't stand up to all that pressure. If you got something that's constantly in your ear, telling you ain't gonna be nothing, you ain't from no generation to generation, you ain't gonna never be nothing. That's gonna get in your head, and you gonna start to believe that. But God said you are beautiful and wonderfully made, and I'm gonna stand on God report every time. So you got to know the tricks of the enemy. Yeah, he's a liar and a deceiver. He gonna come in and I mean you can be the pastor of the church. Oh, your members don't love you. Look how they doing. So you need to pray for your leaders. When you see something, you need to address it. Cause God gonna let you see something. All you have to do is a couple of kind words. You all right? You need to talk. Go sit with somebody. Give them a word of encouragement. Jesus love you. Hang on in there. You can make it. If you need somebody, call on me. And that's true enough. I mean, you could say the wrong thing and cause somebody to take their life in a minute. You can be negative and cuss them out, and next minute they gone. You can't tell them that you sorry then. You know, depression is real. A lot of folks dealing with depression, you know, and that's a real demon too. Sometimes you got to encourage yourself, speak to yourself. You got to speak life to every situation. You got to when they attack your mind, I don't receive this. This is not of God. This is not what God wants for me. This is not where I'm going to be. Had I was successful in taking my life, do you know how many people that I would affect from one life? My mom would have been affected. My kids would have been affected. My family would have been affected. The devil tell you, oh, take your life. You ain't hurting nobody. Ain't nobody gonna miss you. That's a lie. That's a coward way out. That is a coward way out. Please do not take a coward way out. Yeah, life down here is hard. It never said it was going to be easy. But God don't put no more on you than you can bear. And I promise you, when you come out on the other side, you going to be able to speak to things and see things that ain't nobody else can do but you. This is not just a test. This is a life and death struggle. That suicide demon is real. He hitting stars, he hitting everybody. But my thing is, you got to know the trick of the enemy. You got to stand on what God's word. I'm more than a conqueror, and no weapon formed against me shall prosper. So you got to stand and believe that you can make it. Ain't nothing out there that hard in this life that you cannot bear. But I promise you, if you make it to the other side, oh boy, if you just make it to the other side, I say I've been through the fire, I've been tested, but I made it. I'm still here. And by me being here and I can speak on this suicide demon, I'm not gonna let them take nobody on my watch. Nobody. I mean, I'm gonna fight for you. If you don't want to fight for yourself, I'm gonna fight for you. So you can reach out in church. You can call, if you need me, just reach out in church. A conversation that ain't nothing. It don't cost me nothing to have a conversation. It don't cost me nothing to give an encouraging word. If it's anything, any way possible, if God put me in your past and you need to talk, if you wrestling with that and you just need somebody to talk to, you can hit me up. I'm qualified to speak on that. I'm very qualified. Even before that attempt with the pill, I tried with razors. Tried to slit my wrist. It didn't work. God wasn't ready for me to go yet. He got a mission for me to do. And I done ran all these years. Now I'm accepting the calling. And I'm about to be about my Father's business, his business alone. Because ain't nothing about me. Who I am is not important. But who I represent is everything. Y'all just pray my strength in the Lord.